What if I told you that one shy little girl from Guyana, who once struggled to fit into a new country, would grow up to become one of Marvel's biggest stars, and inspire millions without chasing fame? Some stars are loud, some crave the spotlight, some spend every day trying to stay in the headlines. But Letitia Wright chose a different path. She let her talent speak. She let her faith guide her. And she let her actions tell her story. Behind the bright smile of Shuri is a woman who has faced loneliness, self-doubt, rejection, and personal battles that almost ended her dream before it truly began. This isn't just the story of an actress. It's the story of resilience, hope, faith, and a young woman who proved that greatness doesn't always arrive with noise. Sometimes, it arrives quietly, a humble beginning in Guyana. Letitia Michelle Wright was born on the 31st of October 1993 in Georgetown, Guyana, a small South American country famous for its lush rainforests, waterfalls, and rich Caribbean culture. She spent the first several years of her childhood surrounded by a close-knit family. Life wasn't filled with luxury. There were no expensive holidays, no celebrity lifestyle, no signs that Hollywood would one day know her name. Instead, Letitia grew up learning the importance of family, humility, respect, and faith. Those early values would remain with her throughout her entire life. Even today, despite becoming an international star, she still carries the warmth and kindness she learned as a child. Leaving home for a new life. When Letitia was around 7 years old, her parents made a life-changing decision. They left Guyana and moved to Tottenham, North London. Like many immigrant families, they were searching for better opportunities and a brighter future. But starting over wasn't easy. Imagine leaving behind your friends, your relatives, your familiar surroundings, everything you knew. Suddenly, Letitia found herself in one of the busiest cities in the world. The weather was colder. The accents were different. School was unfamiliar. She often felt like she didn't belong. For many children, such a change would have been overwhelming. For Letitia, it became the beginning of an incredible journey. Growing up in Tottenham wasn't always an easy place to grow up. It was diverse and energetic, but also faced economic challenges and crime in some neighborhoods. Life taught Letitia resilience at an early age. Her parents worked hard to provide stability. They encouraged their children to stay focused on education and avoid negative influences. Money wasn't always plentiful, but love never ran out. The Wright family supported one another through every challenge. These experiences taught Letitia gratitude and determination. She understood that success wasn't something handed to people. It had to be earned. The parents who stayed behind the scenes. Unlike many celebrities, Letitia has never turned her parents into public figures. Their names have never been widely publicized. She believes they deserve a private life away from cameras. What she has shared is enough to understand how important they were. Her parents raised her in a strong Christian household. They taught honesty, respect, humility, and hard work. They reminded her that fame should never change who she is. Even after she became a Marvel superstar, she continued protecting their privacy. That decision says a lot about her character. While many celebrities share every family moment online, Letitia keeps her loved ones safe from public attention. Brothers and sisters, her lifelong support system. Letitia has spoken briefly about having siblings but has never revealed much about them. Their names and careers remain private. Growing up together helped ease the difficult transition from Guyana to Britain. Like many siblings, they shared laughter, arguments, dreams, and challenges. When Letitia started pursuing acting, her family became one of her biggest sources of encouragement. Although they stay away from public life, they continue supporting her from behind the scenes. Discovering her passion. As a child, Letitia never imagined becoming one of Hollywood's biggest actresses. Everything changed after watching the 2006 film Akeelah and the Beast starring Keke Palmer. Seeing a young black girl succeed on screen sparked something powerful inside her. For the first time, she thought, maybe I can do that too. That single moment changed her future. Instead of simply enjoying films, she began imagining herself inside them. She started practicing, reading scripts, learning about acting, dreaming bigger than ever before. Sometimes one movie changes a life. For Letitia, this one certainly did. Education and acting training. Letitia attended school in North London. She was intelligent but naturally shy. She wasn't the student trying to be the center of attention. Instead, she quietly observed the world around her. After discovering her love for acting, she joined the Identity School of Acting in London. The school has helped launch the careers of many successful British actors. There she studied character development, voice training, emotional performance, audition techniques, professional acting skills. Those lessons would become the foundation of her career. The difficult early years. Breaking into acting proved far harder than she expected. Auditions came and went. Some directors rejected her, others never called back. She accepted small television roles simply to gain experience. Many people would have quit. Letitia refused. She appeared in programs including Holby City, Doctor Who, Top Boy, Coming Up, Humans, Chasing Shadows, Cucumber. Every role was another lesson. Every rejection made her stronger. She believed that one day, the right opportunity would come. Hollywood starts calling. Slowly, Hollywood noticed the young actress from London. She landed roles in films like Urban Hymn, The Commuter, Ready Player One. Each performance introduced her to larger audiences. Producers admired her emotional depth. Directors appreciated her professionalism. But none of those projects prepared her for what came next. Becoming Shuri. In 2018, Marvel Studios cast Letitia Wright as Princess Shuri in Black Panther. Few people realized just how important that role would become. Shuri wasn't just another princess. She was Wakanda's greatest inventor. A brilliant scientist. A fearless fighter. A hilarious younger sister. Letitia brought warmth, intelligence, humor, and confidence to the character. Audiences instantly fell in love. Her jokes became some of the film's funniest moments. Her inventions amazed viewers. Her chemistry with Chadwick Boseman made their sibling relationship feel authentic. Almost overnight, she became an international star. The success of Black Panther. Black Panther became far more than a superhero movie. It became a cultural movement. The film broke box office records, won Academy Awards, inspired millions of young black children around the world. For Letitia, everything changed. She was suddenly attending red carpet premieres, winning awards, meeting fans across the globe. Yet despite all the attention, she remained remarkably humble. Losing Chadwick Boseman. In August 2020, tragedy struck. Chadwick Boseman passed away after a private battle with cancer. The news devastated the world. For Letitia, it was deeply personal. She described Chadwick as a mentor and someone who constantly encouraged her. His death left a huge emotional void. Many wondered whether Black Panther could continue without him. Carrying Wakanda forward, Marvel decided not to recast T'Challa. Instead, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever focused on grief, healing, and moving forward. Letitia carried much of the emotional weight of the story. Her portrayal of Shuri grieving her brother resonated with audiences because many of the emotions reflected her own loss. Critics praised her mature and heartfelt performance. She proved she could lead a blockbuster film. Personal battles. Success didn't protect Letitia from personal struggles. She has openly spoken about experiencing depression earlier in her career. There were moments when she questioned her purpose. She wondered if acting was truly worth pursuing. During that difficult period, her Christian faith became a turning point. She has said that reconnecting with God gave her hope and renewed her confidence. Since then, faith has remained central to her life and many of her decisions. Relationships, marriage and children. Despite being one of the world's most recognizable actresses, Letitia keeps her personal life remarkably private. Over the years, she has been the subject of dating rumors, but none have been confirmed by reliable sources. She rarely speaks about romance in interviews and prefers to focus on her work and beliefs. As of today, she has not publicly confirmed being in a relationship. She has never announced a marriage. There is no verified record of a husband. She has no publicly known children. Her decision reflects a consistent desire to separate her public career from her private life. Awards and recognition. Letitia's talent has earned her widespread recognition, including BAFTA Rising Star Award 2019, Primetime Emmy Award nomination for Black Mirror, multiple NAACP Image Award nominations, recognition from the Screen Actors Guild as part of award-winning ensemble casts. These honors reflect not only her performances but also her growing influence in the film industry. Legacy. Letitia Wright's legacy is about much more than playing Shuri. She has become a symbol of perseverance for young people who feel overlooked. Her journey shows that you do not need to be the loudest person in the room to make an unforgettable impact. She represents immigrants who dream of building a better future. She inspires young Black girls to see themselves as scientists, leaders, and heroes. She reminds aspiring actors that rejection is not the end of the story. Most importantly, she has stayed true to her values while achieving global success. A story still being written. From a modest childhood in Georgetown to the bright lights of Hollywood, Letitia Wright has traveled an extraordinary path. She crossed continents, overcame rejection, faced personal struggles, found strength in faith, and became one of the most beloved actresses of her generation. Her story is proof that success is not measured only by fame or awards, but by the lives you inspire along the way. And for Letitia Wright, the journey is far from over. The quiet girl who once dreamed in London classrooms now stands as one of the brightest stars in modern cinema, showing the world that courage, humility, and determination can shine just as brightly as any spotlight.